Hello and welcome to Light Assault video guide series. My name is Iridar and today I will be showing some Light Assault gameplay with commentary. This video by no means covers all situations that a Light Assault can encounter, but hopefully it will give you an insight to what goes through the head of an experienced player. I'm in an open platoon participating in Amerish Alert. My platoon is holding down the A point at platoon waypoint. I recently got killed and spawned on a nearby Sunderer. Now I need to fight through enemy lines to get back. As I make my way, I notice an enemy light assault floating in the air far away. He's too far away for me to take out, so I just spot him for my allies. I see someone through the window, so I throw a frag grenade inside and hang back a bit. An enemy infiltrator stumbles upon me. Perhaps he heard my voice. He has a surprise advantage and attacks at close range. I strafe erratically and hip fire at full auto, aiming for the center mass. I'm half dead and gave away my position, so I retreat to restore my health and shields. While running, I constantly turn around to make sure nobody is pursuing. Looks like I'm in the clear, so I move up again. This time I'm attacking from a different direction. An enemy catches me out in the open. I'm not sure if that's a heavy assault or no, but he's at optimal distance for my weapon, so I take my chances and succeed. Where's one enemy, there could be more, so I check to make sure left side is clear. I get under fire from outside of my field of vision, so I jump down to cover. I didn't see that medic, so I panic a bit and miss a lot. I change my position to have a better view of that window. I use strength of my weapon to my advantage. Solstice carbine is perfect for medium range fights due to low recoil, so I hang back a bit. If I was using a shotgun, I'd move in the melee range instead. I get under fire and barely survive, so I retreat to recharge. I hide behind rocks and constantly look around to make sure I'm safe. When I'm ready, I move up again and utilize the accuracy of my weapon to score a kill. Seems clear, so I move in closer. While speed drifting, I notice an enemy moving. Hoping he didn't see me, I drop down. I'm assuming he wants to pull a vehicle, so I move to ambush him by the terminal. I was wrong, he moves past, but he didn't see me. I fire too soon, and he disappears below the rocks. I move to ambush him from another side, because he would expect me to attack from behind. Suddenly, I see a heavy assault, but he doesn't see me. I aim down sights and take him out quickly. I'm looking for that medic, but I can't find him. Instead, I stumble upon an engineer. I take him out and continue to search for that medic. I can find him, and somebody spots me through the window. Without shields, I'm at a double disadvantage, so I retreat to the only safe place, the roof. Finally, I see my goal, several AV Maxes. I drop both C4 bricks on them, but kill only one. I look over to see who survived. I see two Maxes and an NG. The only sure target here is the engineer, so I choose him. By killing that engineer, I gave away my position, so I retreat a bit and took a look around. I'm exposed on this roof. Indeed, an enemy was zeroing in on me. Take him out and continue to retreat. I'm almost out of ammo, and I'm not equipped to deal with remaining enemies. I dump my last magazine just to be a nuisance once more before I leave. I get under fire, so I turn around and respond with hip fire from the sidearm. All sidearms have accurate hip fire with laser sight. This was a bit too far for comfort, but my underboss is not equipped with reflex sights, and I hate its iron sights. The enemy survives, and I try to run to the right, but there's an enemy max shooting at me from that direction, and more enemies could be there, because enemy spawn room is on that side. I don't have anywhere to run, so I have to fight again. I got lucky my enemy wasn't particularly accurate, and I continue to retreat to resupply. I keep looking around to make sure there's no pursuit. I take a random pot shot at a faraway enemy for no reason. I should not have done that, so I circle around cover. Tanks take him out and I finally make my way to the center. After resupplying, I get back on the same roof. It seems most enemies have left to fight for the capture point. I assist one of my brothers in shooting an enemy max. It's more or less safe to do because there are two of us and he's running away. I receive an order to get on the A point, so I make my way to the jump pad, which was my goal from the start. I keep checking the left side because enemies could attack me from that direction. I apply speed drifting technique to get straight to the A point building. Note: to learn about speed drifting and other jetpack tricks, check out this video. Click on the picture or follow the link in the video description. While drifting, I don't pass an opportunity to throw C4 on a max. As I move back, I see an enemy spawn beacon. Killing spawn beacons is one of Light Assault's priorities, so I move to jump down. I get lucky as a couple of maxes decide to stand near the beacon. Enemy galaxy drop is repelled and base is secure. Another fight at another base. This time we're defending. Enemy has dug in the capture point building, and my platoon is doing a max crash. As they push in from below, I flank from a different direction. My goal is that balcony. As I get into position, I hear comms that we're losing the base, and I receive orders to retreat to the next base to set up defenses there. As Light Assault, I don't need time to set up, so I hang around to kill as many heretics as I can in zealous frenzy. Death to the heretics! Unfortunately, I kill one of ours. I'm sorry, brother. Your sacrifice will be honored. Blood for the blood god.
The enemy has taken the facility.
God says, your kind shall be cleansed. Guide my hand, Vanu. Technology, protect me. Finally I fall. Battle was lost, but war is not over yet. Another fight, another base. We're defending again. My job as a light assault here is to keep the roof clear, so my allies below will be safe from enemy light assaults. I see a spawn beacon and move in to take it out, but one of my brothers is taking care of that already, so I take out an exposed heavy instead. I limit my exposure and retreat as soon as he's dead. While reloading, I look around for targets. I engage an enemy light assault at close range from a disadvantage, so I hip fire at full auto, aiming at the head. He's a bit too far for that, so I'm taking a risk. I get lucky, but I'm half dead and without ammo, so I jump down to safety to recharge and resupply. As I see one of my brothers falling, I understand this wasn't safety at all. I hide behind cover and ready for incoming. This was a bad idea for me to engage from that position, as I can easily be flanked from the left doorway. This was reflex. I hide to reload. This light assault didn't know I was here, so I take him out. I get under fire from the left. At this point, I'm pretty much dead no matter what I do, so I take my chances and try to run away while doing a little dodging dance. Nobody was there, so I get out safely. I should hide to recharge, but I go on the roof instead. Can't quite remember why I did that. I see an unaware enemy, so I fire out of reflex, hoping to take him out before he sees me. I kill him, but with my peripheral vision, I see movement. I am barely alive, so I jump down. Platoon leader orders to get on the A point, but I am in no condition to fight, so I hide to recharge. I can move safely on this side of the building, so I start flying as soon as my shield starts to recharge. They will be fully charged by the time I get into position. A sizable force of my allies is attacking through doorways. As a light assault, there's little I can do to help them, so I resume my roof clearing duty to make sure they can attack without being distracted or blown to bits by C4. I see an enemy far away. He's out of my effective range, but I can still try to take him out, because I'm in a safe position, and I know I can count on the accuracy of my trusty Solstice. I take a look around, looking for targets in my immediate surroundings. I see a damaged Thunderer, so I take an opportunity to finish it. While defending a base, preventing enemy spawn options usually takes priority over just killing enemies. I speed drift and drop C4 on it. It's equipped with blockade armor, so I'm not sure 2 C4 bricks will be enough, but I'm willing to take that risk. Thunderer is taken care of, so I move to destroy a nearby spawn beacon. I keep looking around to make sure nobody jumped over the wall to take revenge.
Just more and more coming in.
I check for survivors and then move back to the building. I see another spawn beacon and I move to kill it. I was careless, I didn't check my left side. Enemy was hiding there. From the position of disadvantage and at close range, I hip fire and move erratically. I struggle to keep aim on the target, so as a Hail Mary, I just keep shaking my crosshair in the general direction of the enemy. I'm shaken. I didn't expect to survive. On autopilot, I keep moving in the same direction, even though the beacon was destroyed or expired. An enemy sees me and puts me down. After respawning, I make my way back to the main roof and start clearing it off. A light assault hides from me. I expected for him to go left, but he went right, as I can hear him firing his carbine. I move front, knowing well he'd be at my right. He's close, so I just hip fire while moving erratically. I keep looking around and find more targets. I take out one of them, then retreat and reload to attack from another angle. It's always better to move around rather than fight in a static position, as you're bound to get flanked sooner or later. Unsurprisingly, an enemy light assault already was moving in on me. Overcome by religious bloodthirst, I shoot him and slice his throat and kill his friend, stunned by the sight of the corpse. Sated, I look for more targets. I engage an enemy light assault, but he gets away. Solstice has fastest reload among carbines, and normally it's a good habit to reload it after each engagement, but in this case it did not pay off. An enemy heavy catches me off guard while I was reloading. I'm in a really bad position. In retrospect, I should have run to the left and back, but instead I try to dance while reloading. I try to fight, but in this situation it's almost impossible to win. In the end, I get killed by that light assault that escaped below. Either way, I've done my share, and Vanu's sovereignty has won the alert in the end. The guide is now concluded. My name is Iridar, and I'll see you next time.